YouTube. I was gonna play some music on this, but I said no, cause they might do this here. So then this is I'll put Don't Own Rights to music, but I ain't gonna play no music. How y'all doing this morning, man? Top of the morning to you. A good Thursday morning, Thursday night, Thursday afternoon, wherever it may be, Friday morning for you in some places in the world. Um, Man, I saved a guy's life in D.C. that I never had a chance to meet. Back in the 90s, when Sharon Pratt Kelly was mayor of D.C., we had two KKK rallies in the 90s with the Ku Klux Klan. The first one was marred with violence. That's when the guy got jumped on. And they came back a second time. We were at 14th and Constitution Avenue, and a black guy was on a bullhorn out in the middle of the street and said, "There's a skinhead over under this tree. Get him out of here." And everybody started rushing toward the tree. So when I turn around and look, a white guy starts to panic and didn't know because the crowd was coming in and he didn't know where to run. And somebody stole him. And they started beating on that guy. And one guy had a little baseball bat, man, was wearing this guy. And I said, "Man, you're a hostage in your own neighborhood. That man ain't done nothing to you. You know he's innocent." And he froze. And when he froze, I reached down and picked the guy up. I said, "Come on, man, and get him to the ambulance." He was bleeding. Now I got my favorite tie-dye shirt on, cause at that time, tie-dye and the genie pants was the thing to wear in DC. Okay, at that time, that's when tie-dye was hot in DC. And them I Dream of Genie pants, okay? I did. Thank you for following me. Yeah, I ain't figured. I haven't got all of them hooked up together yet. Yes, this is the same one. So you're following me. Thank you. That's a good sign. Then again, it could not be because you could be a troll. But anyway, so when I get the guy to the ambulance, he says, "Sir, I lost my gas." Okay, what's going on? Let me look and see who you are. Show Pony. Let me look at you. Let me see who you are. Show Pony. Wonder why you call yourself Show Pony. Wonder why you call yourself Show Pony. Why you call yourself Show Pony? I mean, I wonder why. Why you call yourself Show Pony? Let me see, can I look at you? Show Pony. Go to your channel. Oh my goodness. Show Pony. You ain't got no subscribers. Show Pony. Damn. You ain't got no content on your YouTube page. And you just saw me on Twitter. And now that I'm on YouTube, you come over and show me, and that shows me you're a troll. You are a troll. So what I'm gonna do for you, Show Pony, put you out your misery on YouTube, and I'm gonna find out who you are on Twitter and put you out your misery there too. Okay? So bye-bye. Get rid of you and see you later. Yeah, see, you should have kept your mouth closed. That's how you hurt yourself when you talk too much. "Oh, I just saw you on Twitter." Really? That this told me, wait a minute, I just was on Twitter. And you following me that closely? Oh, no. No, and come up with a name, Show Pony. So go. Now I ain't ruthless. That's just reality, man. You got to be able to discern when people, who's following you and who ain't. I mean, literally, I just got off Twitter, and they come and join me and say, "Let me look at this profile." See, because if you wasn't a troll, you'd have some content. You don't have no content because you don't want nobody to see who you are. That's why you don't have no content. Y'all, listen, y'all. Anytime you run across these profiles where people don't have content, no subscribers, no videos, man, that person is just trying to hide, be nosy. See, they get in on everybody's stuff. They know who everybody else is, but don't nobody know who they are. Because they don't put no content up. They ain't got no subscribers. So you ain't got nothing to try to figure out about them. See, they just a ghost. That's all they are. So get rid of them, man. Get rid of them. Okay? Petty Cash. Oh, you from Africa. Okay. So but no, man, and I'm just trying to document some stories that have, good morning, that have happened in my life, man. And this morning when I woke up, my spirit was telling me, man, document this story. You never know. That man might be looking for you. See, that's the sweet part. Or some of his family might be looking for you. See, you don't know how afraid that guy was. And I'm telling you, literally, man, and I wish I could meet him. Just so I can apologize. Dude, I'm sorry to attack you. I knew they was wrong. Because he had like if you ever seen one of these old blue striped popcorn suits lawyers wear, that's the kind of suit he had on. One of them old pinstripe blue popcorn looking suits lawyers wear. See, that's the kind of suit he had on. So and I believe the guy he had Jewish features. Okay, he really did. All right, but this happened back in the 90s, the very first KKK rally, because Ike Fullwood was the police chief. Man, Ike Fullwood was as black as this vest. I'm serious about that. That's how black Ike Fullwood was as black as this vest. And he was the chief of police. May God rest his soul. He's dead now. Okay? But that very first KKK rally. And see, DC, this was in the midst of when DC was like the murder capital of the world. So young black men in DC, KKK, they wasn't afraid. Because they was killing each other like 40 going north. So they were not afraid. All right? And the one thing, man, that I've tried to do, I've tried to live my life to, if I see something wrong, speak up. Hadn't always been appreciated. But that's how I've tried to live my life. If I see something that's wrong and I can address it, I will. And it's not always appreciated, because that's how I got my job stolen from Metro. I saw something wrong and I said something about it, and they tried to bully me. And I wasn't about to be bullied. So they stole my job. That's the only way they could beat me. When with the corruption in the police department. When I first went and told them they had some corrupt police officers, they told me I was lying. That's one of the inspirations behind me running for mayor. Because I told the guy, I said, man, if I got to run for mayor to tell this story, I will. He said, don't waste your time. I took it as an insult. And I went out and got on the ballot anyway. Because I had something I wanted to. Oh, since y'all don't see, if you don't believe me, all right, this is my play. This say I ain't had no money. You can look at my platform and tell I ain't had no money. This was the very first platform I ever, as a political candidate. The very first time I've ever run for office was for mayor of DC against Marion Barry. Okay, this is the first time. And see, this is the problem I have with people. You have a lot of people right now that's sitting back, bitching and complaining about stuff, but none of them will get on a platform where they can be heard. If you really got something to say, why don't you run for public office? If you really got something to say, if you're that concerned, why don't you run for public office? Do something, man. The easiest thing in the world is to sit back and bitch and complain and moan and groan. Anybody can do that. But why don't you go run for office? If you're that concerned, get involved. You know, and it seems like, man, the people that want to be involved, that's trying to be involved, are the ones that don't nobody want. See, they get them jokers that's tickling their ears. Okay, but the people that care, the people that's gonna do. Let me show y'all. This is 28 years ago. Okay, so you don't think I'm making this up? All right, and look how I got the vote done folding. And look at my creativity right there. See, look at my creativity. How I had the stamp put in there when they reading. First time out the box. But rehabilitation and education over incarceration. We need long-term treatment facilities at that time. $15,000 a year for treatment versus $30,000 a year for incarceration. Treat behaviors and root causes, i.e. low self-esteem, child abuse, anger, codependency, etc. Provide families for mothers with children, provide facilities for mothers with children, offer mandatory alcohol and drug testing. I'm talking about this 28 years ago. See, I said offer mandatory alcohol and drug testing. This is what I was saying. Promote Washington, D.C. all over the world. Provide tax break for businesses, which provides training and jobs to citizens in recovery. Push to eliminate the federal taxes for D.C. residents. Listen, let me tell you something. See, at the time, I was on the statehood bandwagon because I didn't know D.C. was only 10 square miles. See, I only learned D.C. was 10 square miles when I opened up my own tour company and started doing the history of D.C. See, every state has counties. So since we're only 10 square miles, does that mean every neighborhood now become their own county? See, you see the confusion that you can generate in just 10 square miles? Everybody want to be independent, break off from the system. So statehood is a no-go for DC. If they really want to do something for DC, don't let the residents of the district pay federal income taxes. Man, if DC residents didn't have to pay federal income taxes, you wouldn't have a house for sale or for rent in Washington, D.C. Let me say that again. See, if DC residents didn't have to pay federal income taxes, man, you wouldn't have a house for sale or a house for rent in DC because everybody would be trying to get in there to become a resident of DC because they ain't got to pay no federal income taxes. See, that's what DC residents need to be pushing for. All this statehood and all that bullshit, man, that's just some politician trying to hold on to some, Eleanor Holmes Norton. who should have been gone. Been gone, long time, overstayed. Nancy Pelosi, overstayed. See, we need term limits, man. What is it that Nancy Pelosi done had 36 years to do and ain't done? Why does she need another chance? Think about that for a minute. You done had 36 years, Nancy. Why do you need some more? And see, all of these politicians that's holding on to these seats and won't let go need to move on. Give somebody else a chance, man. And this is the problem. It's too difficult to get a chance in America. Let me say that again. See, it's too difficult to get a chance in America, man. You know, you got to be a con artist, a liar, and a deceiver to get a chance. They ain't gonna get no honest person no chance. But if you trick them, man, they'll pour they'll empty their pockets to you. All you gotta do is trick them. They empty their pockets. Listen, today is gonna be a good day to go down to the White House. Yeah, that's why she ain't trying to give up no. Yeah. And like I say, man, she been there 30 some odd years. This is her 18th term. Goddamn, Nancy, if you ain't got it right in 18 and 17 term, how many more you need? If you ain't been able to do what you've been able to do in 17 terms, how many more terms do you need? You know, I mean, goddamn. Don't be talking about, you know, we got, man, get out of the way and let somebody else do. Maybe that's a video. Man, I'll be back, y'all.